Good morning, my masculine and/or feminine Homo sapiens. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to beat back on track. Alright, now this is an insane jump, okay? Like, this level is so much harder. Um, like, okay, dude, a jump from Stereo Madness to Open Window is 10 times smaller than Stereo Madness to Back on Track. So, I won't be able to beat this level. I'll just show you. Like this is not an average tutorial, okay? I'm gonna go through every click and I'm gonna show you what you can do to get consistent at every click on this level because it's that hard, you know? Like you just have to like spam visual cues at this point, like with a level like this. So yeah, good luck for anybody who's going for this. I'm gonna have to need oh, first things first. Set your FPS to 10 FPS. The reason why you want to do this is because there's a lot of 10 FPS frame perfect in this level, right? So, and the reason why you want 10 FPS is because you're going to have more time to react to that frame where it's possible so that you can survive. Where at 480, you can't tell what frame you're on, so it's a lot harder, or just anything higher than 10. So that's why I recommend you get 10 FPS with Eclipse Mega Hack or whatever. You can also get it on mobile. So I recommend playing the game on 10 FPS because, yeah, I've already explained to you. So, alright, what else I'm gonna need for this is um, show trajectory. Frame stepper doesn't really work sometimes. I'll do show hitboxes though, and I'll do speed hack. Alright, so, okay, and practice mode. So, actually, wait, no, this is too fast. I need to do 0.2. Alright, so this first jump, is pretty hard. That's like a 5 FPS frame perfect. Actually, one swag route I did find is you don't have to jump on the yellow pad. It's auto, which is pretty interesting. This jump, yeah, look at that. That's so hard. This is a 10 FPS frame perfect. There's a lot of these in this level, so you better watch out. All right, here I like to hold at 3.66%. Hold on 3.66%. You can also like, and here buffer to jump here, and that usually works most of the time. Oh, here you want to jump on 7.48. Okay, that's the percentage you want to jump on, and you want to hold to make it as easy as possible. These jumps, yeah, good luck, bro. They're like the hardest jumps in the game. Um, this jump is like a break click, I'd say. Here you want to avoid these yellow pads. Um, it's like a memory part. This is also a break click. Now you get to the rows part, okay? You want to hold here. Then you get to this part, okay? Now this is where the difficulty spikes. You got a 15 FPS frame perfect here. Another one here. I recommend jumping at 17.81 and 18.61. And it's not a break click. Here you want to buffer hold these. Alright, and here you want to also hold at 22.42. You also need to hold here at 23.96. Alright, you want to hold at 26.56 until you hit the yellow jump pad. Alright, okay. Alright, I'm back. Oh, right, you want to hold at 28.88. Let go here. Alright, this is like a 1000 hertz frame perfect. Now our break click. I jump at 31.62. Wanna hold here. Alright, now this is where the level gets hard. I recommend pausing here and drinking water. And yeah, then you clear this break click over here. This is on all. There's another break click. There's a lot of break clicks in this level, to be fair. But the clicks like this one, that's a 60 hertz frame perfect. They're like extremely hard. So yeah. Alright, hold on 39.15. The coin is like 1 trillion FPS frame perfect. I don't recommend going for it. It's like a whole challenge on its own. Okay. These clicks are like the hardest clicks. Good luck. I really don't have any tips for those, I'm not gonna lie. Here you kinda have to hold at that line over there. Wait, let me try again. Once you get on this line, that's when you wanna start holding. That's when you wanna start holding. Oh, that's a 3 FPS frame perfect. And then buffer this click right here, and then you get to the impossible ship. So this is pretty hard. You're gonna need at least maybe like at least 15 CPS straight fly for this. Um, for this one, I actually think the coin route is easier. Because the bottom route has like a whole bunch of 1 trillion frame perfect releases. And you know, ship frame perfects are always like the worst thing ever. So I want to try to avoid those. I recommend hitting the bottom here and then like propelling yourself upward, then holding here a bit, then hitting that block, and then straight flying here. It's a bit hard to do on 0.2 x speed, but yeah, it works. It works most of the time. And this is just like the silent club step straight fly, but like it lasts for like 30 seconds. Yeah, it's pretty hard. So good luck. And then we get to the last cube part. Okay, this, in my opinion, is the hardest part because, bro, look at that. We just start off with 50,000 frame perfect Sun 618 timings. Alright, you let go here. And then you get these. And then you get these like weird structures where you have to like hold. And then you like bounce up with like jump pads. But then you have to like let go or else you die. And you have to jump again. It's a 10 FPS frame perfect, by the way. Then here, these structures, you want to jump at 76.54 and 77.42 and 78.26. There you go. And okay, another break click. Alright, now we got these ground spikes at the bottom. And as you can see, these are really hard timings. I almost died there. I don't recommend going for the coin route. It's a bit too hard. There's a Blake. Oh, wait, what? Wait, how did I get that coin? Okay, we're just gonna ignore that. And then this blue part, alright, I like to call this the blue hell. Because, you know, this is like, I'd say the second hardest part. Next to the, you know, the pink part after the ship. Because there's a bunch of like 120 hertz frame perfects here. And it can be a really big choke point. Here you have to jump on, do this crazy timing, which is like just insane. You have to jump at like 92.78. Alright, this gap right here. and you have to hold at 94.02, and you have to hold again here, and then you have the is this the funnel click? Oh yeah, that is. Oh no, I died. You see, this is how hard this level is, bro. You have to click exactly on this chain, like in the middle of it, so that you don't die, and so that you can hold and beat the level. And yeah, that was it. That was back on track. I really don't recommend going for this level, but like if you do, like I wish you luck, okay? Because this is definitely the hardest top one yet that the community has seen from Rob Top. Like from Rob Top out of all creators, that's crazy. Good luck, anyone brave enough to verify this. This is a hack completion. So yeah. So yeah. Bye.